Wow, that was so funky. It's so warm. It's so, wow, it's just so nice to listen to. It's just feel good music. It just puts you in a good mood.
Hey guys, we're back today with another reaction for you. Today we're doing something a little different. We're doing Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. You familiar with this guy, Bruno Mars?
Not sure.
He's an underground rapper from Canada. So obviously we're familiar. I mean, I'm familiar with the album, but I haven't heard it in a long time. So there will be some.
So you've heard the whole thing. You've listened to the whole thing.
I have, but I haven't gone back to it for whatever reason. I just go back to a lot of like Bruno's solo stuff. You know, you've heard. I'm
Filipino over here.
Yeah. So I like this album, but I just haven't gone back for whatever reason. So this will be fun for me.
You know, who likes this album?
Who's that?
My mom.
Oh, no way. And obviously, yeah, you've heard the one song. You might have heard a couple, maybe.
I know I've heard Leave the Door, obviously. I've heard Leave the Door Open. When I see the smoking out the window, I kind of think I've heard that. Okay. But I don't know if you just like reference it or something. Yeah.
The full version of this will be available on our Patreon. Otherwise, I think we'll just get right into it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start off with the intro. By the way, Bootsy Collins, he's like a funk legend, funk soul legend. He kind of narrates throughout the album.
Okay.
This is an evening with Silk Sonic. So just so you know. So the intro, and then we'll go through to Leave the Door Open.
Who gon' get the ladies feeling something? Ooh, we gon' like this grooving tight. Well, lock it in there. Don't have us like this groove down for nothing.
Oh, wow.
It's about that time to get out your seats and make some noise for our host. Give it up for Bootsy Collins. Well, all right.
No damn. The echo.
Blaster of the universe. And ladies, don't be afraid to make your way to the stage for a band that I named Silk Sonic.
Yeah, she named them.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was a great intro. This is a fucking great song.
This came over.
Say baby, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart.
One of the greatest voices of this generation.
Right here, bro? Damn.
What a fucking song.
If you smoke, what you smoke? I got the haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got filet. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door.
Damn.
So fucking good.
When he starts doing that shit, the falsetto,
the wiggle,
yeah. That's my other favorite part.
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak.
Damn. I've never noticed that part before.
Oh, that harmonizing at the end part?
Yeah. I just want to stop. I have not much to say because I've heard that song a million times. Wow, fucking banger.
That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
It's just a perfect song. It's just a perfect song.
I tried really hard not to sing there.
Yeah, you know what? Me too. I fucking love that song.
I'm just not doing that for you guys. I'm sorry.
I'm honestly really excited about this album. Yeah. I'm just in the mood for something like this today, and just hearing that on headphones and his voice and Damn.
Yeah.
The intro was even good.
Yeah, because when this was first announced, I was a little unsure about like the pairing, Anderson Paak and Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just because you don't really know him.
No.
You haven't heard him outside of this?
No, I'm
trying to
think
think.
so.
Okay.
I didn't know who he was. I remember you telling me about this album. I'm like, who's Anderson Paak?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's a singer / rapper. I think he's from like the West Coast, from like LA, and he's worked with like Dr. J and but he's I'm just trying to think if we've covered him as far as like being a feature, but I don't think we have.
No.
I don't think we have.
I feel like I would have remarked on that.
Yeah, but I love Anderson Paak. Like I love his solo work. I really liked his album that he did with Knowledge last year, the No Worries album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, maybe you've heard some of that because I played that in the car a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing song. I love the pairing between the two.
Yeah.
I think they play to their strengths. Yeah. Exactly. The chemistry, and they play to their strengths on this song, right? So
they just they just blend perfectly together. There's nobody's overpowering anyone.
Exactly.
Wow. Just a perfect song. It's like they just formulated a perfect song.
All right. Let's get to the next song, which is called "Fly as Me."
Okay. Damn.
Very funky.
Very funky. Damn. It's so like full.
It's very well produced.
Yeah.
Okay, now have you ever been with a player? Take you downtown where they treat me like the mayor. Take you to the crib where you take it upstairs. What's upstairs? Shit, I'ma show you later.
Damn.
I don't ask for much. All you gotta do is meet me halfway there. I deserve to be
Wow.
somebody as fly as
That's a great melody.
That's right. No, I'm just.
don't let them trick you with the guitar. Okay, now Silk Sonic smooth like a mat. Float like a butterfly on every single track. And the only language that I speak, girl, is spec. So once I give this game to you, I can take it back. What's up?
The guitar is so good.
I really don't, girl. I just want what's fair. I deserve to be with somebody as fly as me. Somebody this fly. Now, for real, I'ma need y'all to understand. Let's get it. If you don't know,
I love that little bit.
the whole band help me spell it out. F-L-L-Y. You ain't never seen nobody this fly. It's like we back in school again. Knock on the children. I'm spelling I deserve to be with somebody as fly as me.
Oh, they changed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And you deserve to be seen with somebody as fly as
Damn.
me. Somebody this fly. I can't help it. I want it all. Still Sonic. Let me get the 3 beats in a biscuit.
Wow, that was so funky. I loved the guitar in that. It's so catchy. It's so warm. It's so wow. It's just so nice to listen to, and there's nothing like complicated about it. It's just feel good music. It just puts you in a good mood. It's so warm. And is it the Leave the Door Open video where they're in a kind of like smoky room? It's kind of mid-century modern. There's like
Like in the studio.
Is it like
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of thing that's coming into my head.
Sure, like
you know,
for
like
the-
when
yeah.
people had like the pits, the conversation. It's like sofas, but built into the floor. It's like shallow.
No.
No?
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
You totally do. Like
Maybe I just don't understand. Like what do you
in
mean?
the
Like in the living
70s
room
or
where
something. And it's the living
room goes down a bit?
Yeah. Like a conversation pit.
Sure.
I don't know if it's actually called
I see. I know what you mean. Like the aesthetically, like earth tones, orange,
orange.
like you said, mid-century modern. I think because the aesthetic they're using sonically is classic.
Yeah.
Like it's funk, it's soul, kind of 70s, 80s, like a lot of like brown and orange. That's the kind of like colors I see when I listen to like D'Angelo, Maxwell, that kind of thing. I feel like they kind of use the influences of like soul from like 60s, 70s, 80s, and I feel like that's kind of like, I won't say the same, but it's similar, I guess.
You can. It's definitely super inspired by.
Yeah.
For sure.
You can tell. And that's obviously like they use that funk sound. I felt like Anderson .Paak, like obviously this was his time to shine on this one. Like he was rapping on this one. He brought the flavor. He brought the fun.
He's just fun. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so much fun to listen to. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's a bit, I don't want to say gruff, but the tone of his voice is a bit gruff. And it's a nice contrast between him and Bruno, because Bruno's he's angelic. Not a bit, he's smooth. He's super smooth, right? Anderson .Paak is super smooth also, but he has that gruffness about him.
Yeah, very catchy too.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, we're not going to be short on that for sure, because I think like Bruno has like some of the best melodies, very memorable.
Yeah.
I think he produced all the songs. Bruno Mars. Bruno and a producer named DeMille. So both of them. Yeah.
The production is really good. It's very full, but wow.
Yeah. Okay. We'll move on to the next track. It's called After Last Night featuring Bootsy Collins and Thundercat.
Thundercat.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we go.
Oh, spacey sound.
Oh, you could hear Thundercat in the background right now.
Oh, wow. Wow.
See, normally I don't stutter, but you do it to me. Wishing on a shooting star, say a prayer for me, and hope it comes true.
Wow. Damn.
This one sounds like Dick in a Box.
What?
Like the vibe. Yeah.
I don't remember the vibe of Dick. That little part kind of reminds me of like Redbone or something.
Another one that took inspiration from like 70s, right?
Wow. He threw his phone out the window.
Damn.
Oh, that build. Wow.
Damn, the guitar's in the background.
I know. Imagine having a voice like that.
Damn.
Wow. 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 This is putting me in such a good mood.
Yeah, amazing.
Just incredible. I absolutely love that one as well.
Yeah.
I don't feel like Bruno Mars could be on a bad song. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I want to see, you have Genius open, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see if Thundercat played any instruments on that one, if he played the bass.
Or was he just in the beginning?
Well, he did play the bass on that one. Perfect.
Because I was like, Thundercat playing the bass.
Yeah. He's a bass player.
I know.
Yeah, I was looking for him because we heard him in the background at first, and I'm like, hey, he's not even in the song. So even Anderson .Paak, I felt like he was hardly in that one.
Yeah, it's still great. I liked in the beginning, Thundercat sounded good in the beginning. There was a kind of like spacey, sparkly sound.
Yeah.
And then when they came in, wishing on a shooting star, I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Chorus. Wow.
Yeah, I forgot about that melody in it's gone now, but like in the verse. But then I'm not gonna sing it. It doesn't matter. But he always has this. When you listen to a Bruno Mars song, like his melodies are insane.
They're
like
so good.
Yeah, when you think like it's done, he'll do something
to spice it up.
But it's like there's only one place that can go, and it's in that place that's like it blows you away. Anyway,
I just imagine having a voice like that. You would act like Bruno Mars if you had a voice like that. The chorus reminded me of Redbone. That not the melody in the chorus. There was like a part of the instrumental reminded me of it. Yeah. But I kept also thinking of I Can't Wait to Get There.
I Can't Wait to Get There.
on Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
okay.
chorus. Yeah. Just when they say, I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why I kept thinking about that.
Yeah, I was thinking of Dick in a Box.
I don't remember. I remember Dick in a Box.
Well, because it's a parody on like...
I don't remember the vibe of that song. I haven't listened to it since.
Well, it's like it's a play on like 90s R&B. So like the way he was singing the verses, it was almost the same. Yeah. So like I wasn't trying to be funny. Like I actually, you drew inspiration from the box. We'll move on to track number 5, which is called "Smoking Out the Window."
Must have spent 45,000 up in Tiffany's. Oh no! Got a badass kids running around my whole crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese. Can't believe it. I'm in disbelief. This bitch got me paying her rent, paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist, and here I am all alone.
He has a really nice voice.
Yeah, he's killing this one.
I kind of know the chorus, I think. Yeah. Wow. Damn.
Baby, why you doing this? Why you doing this to
Wow.
me, girl? Not to be dramatic, but I wanna die. This bitch
He's funny.
paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist, and here I am all alone.
I like how they switched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the back and forth between
The chemistry is
them.
really
Yeah.
good.
Smoking out the window of the Benzo, singing how could you do this to me? How could you do this? Oh no! Look here, baby, I hope you find whatever it is that you need. But I also hope that your cousin ass is walking around barefoot in these streets. Girl, breaks my heart that you were right here with me. Now I gotta give you back to the city.
Damn.
Smoking out the window.
Damn.
Singing, how could you do this to me?
What can I say?
Yeah.
What can I say? Anderson Paak has a really nice voice.
Yeah.
I feel like he's kind of like underrated in this right now. Like,
Well, he's always going to be underrated. Because
Yeah.
I didn't know this. We just realized when we were setting this up, sorry. Bruno Mars is the #1 artist on Spotify.
Yeah,
like he's the most listened to artist on
it's
Spotify.
crazy.
I don't know why I'm surprised by that, but I mean he hasn't put out an album in a long time, so
Yeah.
I was like, why is he #1? Like
And
that's
he's been
crazy.
like mega famous for how long now? Like
Yeah, for like it's been a couple
almost
decades
2
now.
Yeah, 2 decades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost 2 decades.
We've been remarking on their chemistry. Like it's not like one guy's overshadowing the other one. Like I feel like they're both playing to their strengths.
100%.
And I like that they were flipping back and forth.
I love
right?
that. Yeah.
It kind of shows their chemistry.
Yeah, and I think their voices go like perfectly together,
yeah.
like so well together.
Right.
But yeah, Anderson Paak has like a really nice voice. Like imagine being on an album with Bruno Mars, the #1 artist in the world,
Yeah.
as we have just discovered,
Yeah.
and you're comparing to him. He's not like
Yeah, he's definitely holding his own, and
Yeah.
he's leaving his mark on it too.
Yeah.
It's not like he's just singing Bruno Mars lines.
He's cheeky.
Yeah.
Funny.
He was in this one for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And already you see his versatility right from like Leave the Door Open to Fly As Me, because he was rapping in Fly As Me.
Yeah.
Right?
He's a really strong singer,
Yeah.
but he's really good when he raps as well.
Yeah, and he's just a fun guy. He's just fun
he's
to
a lot
listen
of
to.
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
Bruno Mars, just has the voice of an angel.
Yeah, I mean, he's just slaying left and right here. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll move on to the next track. Track number 6, Put On a Smile.
Oh.
Bro, it's heartbreak time.
Yeah, it's more solemn.
I could pretend when I'm out with my friends I ain't thinking about you. I could pretend like I ain't in my feelings, but that ain't true. No, I try to be the life of the party, but it's all just an act. I can't have you back. It's not your
Oh, here we go.
Tryna put on a
Yeah. Wow, I love these like builds that they do. Damn. He had to.
Yeah,
he's got a
flex.
Rolex, by the way.
The bridges on these songs are insane.
So good. I love these parts. Oh!
Wow, that changed to a more like happier tone.
Yeah. Because
it usually goes down.
Yeah. Oh, wow! Damn! Go off! Wow! Drop! Damn!
There it is. Ah.
Wow. A little bit of sadness in there.
Yeah.
Some rain. Mm-hmm. That was wow. The builds.
The build up. Yeah.
There were two different builds, like in the chorus, and then where else was it?
It was at the end of those bridges.
Yeah.
Or where was it at the?
There
chorus?
was like
I can't remember.
there were like two separate places where there would be a kind of like damn.
The thing I appreciate about their songwriting is it's easy to just copy and paste the bridge and chorus each time, but they change it.
They make little
change it the
changes,
second time.
yeah. Because they had it like they made it that when it dropped, it was sad.
Exactly.
Then the second time, it was happy.
And it kept going.
Yeah.
Rather than kind of die down and go into the second verse for Anderson Paak to take over. But yeah, you're right, because it switched, and then also like the build up, it extended in that second time.
Yeah,
I think that kind of separates some of the different kinds of songwriting in pop music, because I think it's easy to just play it safe and be repetitive. There's nothing wrong with that, because you keep up the vibe, but the way they're changing it,
just adding little things in that you might just disappear into the background if you're not paying attention, but it keeps it interesting. You know how like when you have like a sore throat or something and you have like a husky voice, that's like Anderson Paak. He's like Bruno Mars with a sore throat. He totally is.
Bruno Mars with a sore throat,
but in a good way.
Okay, cool. No, I understand what you're saying. Like I've said this before, like he sounds gruff and smooth at the same time. Like it's crazy. And then Bruno just like he's just up there, like he's just soaring. Right? So I kind of like the way they're playing off each, again, I'm repeating myself, but as far as like vocals go, it kind of had like almost the same formula as like Leave the Door Open, where Anderson Paak was taking care of the choruses, the verses, and then setting up Bruno to do, I just did an alley-oop for you, basketball reference. He did an alley-oop to Bruno Mars, where he takes it over from the bridge to the chorus, and then they sing together. It's reminding me of like R&B groups back in the day, where there's like 4 members, but really only 2 of them sing. Destiny's Child, there's like, let's say like Jodeci or like whatever group you can think of back in the day. There's only like NSYNC, only 2 of them sang. I guess my point is like you're getting the best of both worlds. Like the two main vocalists, they're just going at it. Like, yeah.
And they play off each other so well.
Which is actually quite impressive. Like I don't think they even worked with each other before this.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So for like an entire album with them going off like this,
just
like
perfectly.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, we'll move on to track number 7. Which is 777. 7. You know?
Yeah, Monica.
Friends.
Well, I hope there's some good guitar in this.
Yeah, this is a funky one.
This sounds like a song that would be at the start of a movie.
Yeah, hey, I was just thinking that right now.
Oh.
Wow, I love that breakdown.
Yeah. Damn. Oh. Wow.
I can see the champagne falling. I got bills to pay, but bills can wait. Fuck it, we ballin'. Stacks on stacks, racks on racks. Moonwalk to the money like a Mike Jackson. Yes, I'm faded. People dilated, but the man in the mirror saying, "Go get your
Mike Jack, man in the mirror, yeah.
blow." I'm like the buy Las Vegas after this road. Come on, 7, let's go.
Damn. I like how this chorus is kind of understated.
Yeah,
and then it gets to this part. I love that.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ones so far.
Nice.
I absolutely that was so much fun. It sounded like the start of a movie when it's like honestly it reminded me of the start of Pineapple Express.
Hey, me
There's
too.
a fucking song playing like that, right? Yeah.
It was the Electric Avenue. I just remember Electric Avenue because that guy that pulled up on him. He said, "Take that shit to the next level." I love the drumming. I guess there was a drum break down there. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like Anderson .Paak plays the drums. So he played the drums on that one.
Wow.
He probably played the drums on the rest. I just didn't look.
So talented.
Yeah.
He really shone on that one.
He really
thought.
did. Yeah. I felt like that was more his flavor.
Yeah.
To be honest. And he really, like you said,
he was funny.
Yeah.
His I like that Mike Jack, the moonwalk like Mike Jack, and then he did the man in the mirror. Wow, I loved that. And I loved how the chorus was, like I said, it was very understated. Like you might not even realize you're in the chorus.
Sure.
But then it got to that one part and it went crazy.
Yeah.
I loved that. It was such a feel-good song.
I feel like all the songs are kind of like in the same palette, but they're varied enough. They're varied enough. There's enough variation here. And I just like that one. I like that it was fun and upbeat because that last one, I guess, was the more emotional song.
Yeah.
Even though it was still like...
They were still something.
Yeah, they were still killing it.
Yeah.
But they changed it on this one, which is nice.
It was very, very happy, very upbeat.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
We'll move on to track number 8, which is called Skate.
Oh.
In a room full of dimes, you would be $100 if being fine was a crime. Girl, they lock your little fine ass up in the tower. Do it again. Look like you playing for the
I like how they punctuate sentences with the instruments.
Yeah.
Take my hand and hold on tight. Oh, skate to me, baby. Skate. Slide your way, baby.
Roller rink vibes.
Yeah.
I wanna get to know ya. I never fall, but tonight you got me falling for you. Girl, let's groove.
That was so smooth.
Girl, you got me singing. Hit to me, baby.
I love those strings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna get to know ya. I wanna get to know ya. Say to me, my baby.
That one was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the strings in that. That was like 70s kind of disco. It just sounded like something from then that my mom listened
I was
to.
about to say, when you said that, it reminds me like, I was thinking like, wow, you were hearing a lot of great music when you were growing up. Because your mom and your brother have great music taste.
Yeah, my mom, wow.
Yeah, a lot of funk and soul and stuff.
Oh, she's,
right?
Wow. Yeah, she's super into this style of music.
Yeah.
So that really, it sounded just like something from like the 70s.
I'm familiar with Skate, like I remember that one. A couple of these, like I remember certain parts, but then I don't remember the rest.
Yeah.
I remember some parts when I'm listening to it, and then when it goes to somewhere else, I'm like, oh fuck, how did I not remember? But anyway,
yeah.
But that one was a single, so that one was more like that one and Smoking Out the Window were both singles, along with Leave the Door Open.
Yeah. It's funny. This next song says Love's Train. One of the kind of song like Love Train. You know the song Love Train?
Which one's that?
People all over the world.
Is that the OJs?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's the kind of vibe that it reminded me of.
For Skate.
Skate.
Oh shit.
Like
Okay.
the not entirely, but like with the strings and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I love that kind of music. Thank you to my mom.
Yeah, Love's Train is next.
Train, yeah.
So this one actually wasn't on the album originally. And then they decided to release the single afterwards.
Okay.
And then they tacked it on, I think. I think that's what happened.
That's interesting. They didn't tack it on at the end. They put it as a penultimate track.
Right. But maybe they thought like, this Blast Off song was... Yeah, exactly. The Blast Off is...
the final track.
The finale.
Yeah.
This is a cover coming up. And the original was done by... I just read Confunction. That's what they're called. From the 80s. They released a song called Love's Train. I'm familiar with another cover by an R&B group called Drew Hill from the 90s. One of my favorite groups from the 90s. They did a cover of the song, Love's Train. It's one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
So when they covered it, I was super excited.
So you've heard this one?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. So anyway, number 9, Love's Train. It's very sexy.
It's really beautifully produced.
Yeah. This is Anderson Paak.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's Bruno Mars.
No, I was wondering if they were singing together in that first one.
I love all the little details in the background.
Yeah. I like the details I'll talk about after.
Oh.
Damn. Oh, I like what they did there. That vocal run.
Oh, I like that little...
At the end there?
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like there are a lot of little details way in the background. You couldn't really make them out properly, but they added depth and it was so nice. Yeah. That was beautiful. I thought Anderson Paak was especially good on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've heard this before, so I wasn't sure if they were like just singing together because he sounded different on those verses. I don't know if
he did sound a bit different.
I don't know if he was singing a bit lower, I guess, but yeah, he killed that shit. So what I was saying earlier, because he brought up the details, I appreciate their details when it comes to like the way they're singing.
Yeah.
Because it's not the same each time. Like when they do the chorus and bridges and stuff like that.
They add little
variations. So it's like, because you're waiting for it to do the same thing because you heard it the first time, you're like, okay, he's gonna bring it back, it's gonna sound amazing, but then
it would be fine if he did.
But then they add more shit to it, or they change it up
do a little
to make it even better. I'm like, because even in the last part when they're singing that's the way it goes in the Love's Train, they sang it differently. They elongated some of the different parts on that, which threw me off because I'm used to hearing the way they sing it and the Drew Hill version. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. So that's just another example of the variation I was talking about. So
I'm actually quite sad this is over.
It's super quick.
Enjoyed this.
The good thing about this one though is you could just kind of let it repeat and
you can put it on whenever. Lovely.
Okay, we're gonna close it out with the last track, which is called Blast Off.
Oh, wow.
But we're levitating up in this room. I took a little something to get here. Yeah. I got a little more if you're ready. We can have it all.
Wow.
Let's tiptoe to a magical place.
Damn, what melody.
Blast off and kiss the moon tonight.
I love how it's called Blast Off and they're using these little spacey sounds in the back.
Yeah. There we go, outer space.
Yeah. Not like that little,
As we're flying, stars are multiplying. We're up so high, we'd be fools to look down. to the sky.
You know I love my guitar solos.
Yeah. It's perfect to put this at the end. Yeah. I like how he does that quite often. Yeah. Like cuts everything off.
Yeah.
Oh, that panning is nice. Damn. Don't you think that sounds like stardust or something? Like this sparkly?
Yeah.
All the way from the stratosphere. Sending love from up above. Happy trails, Baba.
Damn. What an outro. I think that was a perfect way to round off the album.
I respect the fact that like they put the bonus track as number 9.
Yeah.
Because they were like, okay, this is the closer. You know, a lot of other artists will just tack on the as a bonus track, which is fine. Yeah. Like it's not a big deal.
Have it in brackets.
Yeah, but the fact that they incorporated that to make it fit the album.
Yeah, they did a really good job with it. Yeah, I loved it. It was called Blast Off, and it had, like I said, it had the spacey sounds. Like, I don't even know how to describe the first sound that I heard, but then it had I love that sparkly sound. It sounds like stardust. I just love it. I thought this was a fucking great album. Just overall, it was just a pleasure to listen to. It was just straight vibes.
Yeah.
And it was mostly very happy, even though was it put on a smile? Yeah. That was a kind of more somber sounding one. But
even then, it changed into a happy song.
And then it went into sad again at the very end. But it didn't kill the vibe. It was all very cohesive. They're definitely all the songs were in the same kind of palette.
Yeah.
Often they sounded similar, but you weren't mad about it. And it wasn't repetitive.
Yeah.
I think it's a perfect length. The vibes are perfect. It's all so cohesive. It just a feel good album.
Yeah.
And I feel good having listened to it. I just had a smile on my face the entire time.
I mean, that pretty much summed it up. Like it is a feel good album. Like the energy in this room was like it was lit up in here, bro. I don't know. I don't have a bad thing to say about this.
I dare anyone to put this on and not vibe to it.
I forget which song we're listening to, and I'm like, yeah, you know, like the way they're killing the bridges on this, the way they're killing the chorus.
Yeah.
The choruses. And then I'm like, wait a minute, they're killing the verses too, though.
Whole thing,
they're killing the production.
Yeah.
They're killing the variation, like
the
everything.
Yeah. Their voices just go so well together. The way they bounced off each other.
I really hope they work again in the future, like another album.
When you told me that they've never worked together before, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised by that, because Leave the Door Open, like,
wow.
How did that just come out of nowhere?
Yeah. And I'd have to look too at like who played the instruments, because I would guess that Anderson .Paak played the drums on pretty much all of these.
I saw Bruno Mars was on some of the keys when
yeah. Well, like I said, he produced all the songs along with D Mile. Very, very well produced, highly produced.
So well produced.
Bootsy Collins, he was great throughout, narrating the whole thing.
Yeah, he was fun.
And the albums I'm gonna bring up, I'm not saying that it's the same quality or like, I'm just saying from an aesthetic point of view, I would say like D'Angelo Voodoo and Clairo Charm. You haven't heard Clairo Charm yet, which we'll get to eventually. These albums, like they're consistent throughout. They have the same sound within the album, but there's enough variation. There's a groove throughout all of it. It has the earth tones and the kind of has a 70s soul feel, so that just kind of falls in line. And yeah, that was a nice revisit.
Just very smooth. It's so pleasant to listen to. There's no effort involved in listening to it.
Exactly. It was just fun.
Yeah, you just absorb it. You just enjoy it.
Right.
Nothing to break down. Everything's just it's just laid out for you.
Yeah.
And you just enjoy it.
Right.
What a pleasure that was to listen to. Yeah.
And again, we want to continue this trend of like kind of maybe every couple of months we'll review an album that's not hip hop. It's just fun for variation, and I mean, something different. And I mean, that was some of the most fun I've had on a reaction. So Cool.
Just a lot of fun. Just a real pleasure.
So thank you guys for being here.
Thank you so much.
If you feel like it, please like and subscribe. As we said earlier, the full version of this along with the other exclusive videos are found on our Patreon in the description down below. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Have a good week.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.